Welcome to our Korora coastal forest house on the mid-north coast of New South Wales. It is a new build on 34 acres, majority of which is coastal forest to the north of the house and ocean views down the Korora Valley to the southeast. I am Ian, owner with my wife Carmen. James Fraser is our architect from Mora, makers of responsive architecture. And you'll also hear from our builder, Simon Chaseling, from Headland Building, Woolgoolga. We have an off-grid house on a steep rural block. It is a 4-bedroom dwelling and has an open-plan living with raked ceilings to the upper master bedroom, taking full advantage of eastern morning sun and sea views. North Coast Power Systems was recommended by my fellow attendees of various Renew technical presentations held by the Brisbane Renew branch. The off-grid power system has 8.3 kilowatts of roof-mounted panels, a Selectronic inverter giving full remote access and monitoring capabilities, a 9 kVA backup generator, and a 13 kilowatt-hour BYD lithium-ion battery. This is all modelled around the shortest daily winter sun of maximum 6 hours for our location.
The steep east-facing site dictated a simple logical floor plan which runs along the contour. This forms a tall, narrow building and gives a large eastern face. This eastern elevation is used for morning solar gain in the winter months, while in summer the facade can be opened up to employ a strategy of cross-ventilation as the warmer eastern air interacts with the cooler, shaded western air. The narrow plan gives the benefit of easy cross-ventilation through opposing windows. The lower level, where we have a single aspect, openable panels allow both cross-ventilation when local breezes offer cooling, and also allow a draw of air from the cool thermal mass of the subterranean water tanks. Each elevation of the house responds differently to the site. While closed to the south, the house opens to the north, allowing a small but important use of passive solar design into the key living spaces, sunny in winter and shaded in summer. The roof eaves are generous, extending 1.5 metres to the east and west, offering shade from the high, hot sun and allowing windows and doors to remain open during summer rains. The roof form slopes down to the north, optimizing the solar harvest opportunity, with the kick up to the northern end to allow low winter sun to penetrate into the living space.
The steep slope and narrow building footprint required careful construction planning and access. Our 84,000 litres capacity precast water tanks were installed first as a retaining wall and also as primary construction access during the house build. The tanks receive rainwater from our single large steel roof gutter, which suspends outwards over the backyard as a distinctive visual feature. Manholes to the tanks allows me safe access for maintenance and even for a dip in the beautiful fresh rainwater on hot days.
The design has very large areas of windows and clad walls on the eastern face. In order to strengthen the building without compromising the architect's overall design, we sought the structural engineer's approval to extend a heavy fabricated steel frame design through all three levels. This gave a good balance of achieving the Korora coastal views and maintaining strength against the strong southerly winds blowing up the Korora Valley. For the external cladding and also many structural components of the home, such as the veranda frames and the rafters, we sourced local, selectively harvested coastal Blackbutt. This timber was milled close by a third-generation small family mill who for the past 80 years have selectively logged and milled timber from their 12,000-acre family farm. The timber is felled tree by tree without clearing, a process through which the forest regenerates more quickly than it is harvested and is now more densely forested than it was historically. The timber was used throughout the home in its green, rough-sawn state, transported directly from the mill to site, and with no further processing. Once installed, it was simply coated with natural oil and left to season and grow off in place.
The lower floor, with guest accommodation, can be closed off in winter to make the upper floors a separate, smaller volume for the two owners in permanent residence. This smaller space is heated by a slow combustion wood fire fueled from fallen forest timber and has an option for a fan-driven heat transfer to the lower level. A large planter box of air purifying plants is located above the kitchen and acts as a living screen to the main loft bedroom. This is our internal forest. And then there's the external forest. Ever present as an experience from within the house, this living wall of subtropical forest is a life force immense and powerful and can be felt. So the building responds and opens to it and connects with the sense of this special place.
We've just started living in our Korora coastal forest house at the beginning of 2020, a great place to isolate and for our family to socially distance ourselves and enjoy a comfortable, healthy lifestyle during these times. We love the beautiful location close to unspoilt forests and beaches, the comfortable and clever design features of our unique new house, and also knowing we are minimising our impact on our natural environment. Sustainable technology is improving so quickly that we have found the Renew magazine is a valuable source of current advanced technologies and links to professional advisors in sustainability.